Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to the channel Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon with a monthly subscription, thank you so very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. If anybody's interested in doing that, you can go to patreon.com, choose a subscription level, and you'll get the daily forecast a day early, plus other different readings that are only available over there. So this is your forecast for Monday, September 7th. It is not solely set for that day. It is for the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, it is a timeless message. If you're seeing it on a day that's not the 7th, that's completely fine. You probably are seeing it when you need to, is the concept or the idea behind this, the intention that's set. So I believe that messages reach us when they're supposed to. So this is not, this is just for the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, when you see it is when you need it. Take what you need and leave the rest kind of thing. Apply it to your life wherever it fits. If it doesn't, that's completely fine too. There's nothing wrong. Nothing's broken. And if you make any decisions after having seen this video in your day-to-day life, you need to take full responsibility for that, okay? So let's see what's going on. Sunday's reading was quite interesting. It looks like this is a week about maybe realigning our thoughts and our emotions towards things that we want and desire at a deeper level, and maybe hopefully attaining that sort of connection by the end of the week. But let's see what we've got going on for the day. Okay. Hey, Ace of Pentacles, he's back. All right, so we had, God, there's all of these fire trucks like flying up and down the road. I don't know what's going on. We don't normally have a lot sirens in this part of town. We don't really have a lot of sirens out here anyways. I live out in the country. Okay, so this is the Ace of Pentacles. We saw this card last week, which is interesting to me. I feel like this is a recurrence of that same energy. We are in Virgo season, so the Pentacles kind of match up nicely with that. We had that Four of Cups energy for the first couple of days. There is, to me, there's this sort of like selective energy, or this need for introspection so that we can figure out our emotions around something that we may want. This Ace of Pentacles speaks to the idea of that we might be figuring that out come this Monday, or at least getting clear on what steps we want to take. Pentacles is about material wealth and things of that nature, finances, jobs, that sort of thing. And so when I look at this, it looks like whatever it is that we want, it's very clear. For some of you, it might be something new, something that maybe you've not ever taken on before. This is a very positive and affirmative card. This is about finding inspiration in the day-to-day, finding possibility in just kind of whatever we want to take on. And then hopefully aligning ourselves emotionally to that. That's that Four of Cups energy of trying to figure things out, find that stability, sort through our feelings, and connect to what feels right. This Ace of Pentacles bodes well as far as we will connect to what feels right. We will sort of be inspired by what it is that we want. We need to take that inspiration and ride it through this week, right? And start to make maybe the hard decisions or firm decisions, at least in heading towards what it is that we want without like sort of sacrificing or altering that in any way. Does that make sense? Because we're going to see that King of Swords in the midweek. So to me, when I look at this, this speaks to like new endeavors, new opportunities, and we're talking about opportunities in a more physical realm. This could be, moves for some of you. This could be new jobs or new avenues to make more money, inspired thoughts around creating maybe, I don't know, just things that excite us, right? But could also bring about like a financial gain or abundance in that way. It's still in the beginning stages. It is an ace, but we need to think outside of the box. There's always like a inspired aspect to the aces, I feel, that requires us to kind of be surprised a little bit, and also sort of maybe not do what we are normally used to, if that makes sense, right? Like sort of maybe take a different path, be inspired by that path. That's kind of the vibe that I get from this card. It also feels to me with that hand reaching out from the sky with the giant pentacles, it's sort of like, you know, our environment, our universe, our gods, our angels, whatever we want to call it, it could even be our own higher self, is giving us this opportunity. Let's not waste it, is kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this card. Yes, we have a little bit of indecision or some sort of sorting that's going on, some reflection, some contemplation in that Four of Cups underneath, but that's completely good and okay, because we want to get emotionally clear and ready so that when we start to make those divine and important decisions by the midweek with that King of Swords, we're ready to bring this puppy in. Does that make sense? Or this, you know, baby to fruition. So I look at this, the opportunity is there, the possibility is there. We need to dwell in that. We need to truly feel that and focus on that, bask in that light of that, and allow it to kind of begin to create itself, okay? And apply this energy wherever you need to, wherever the desire is strongest. If this is in a romantic relationship, apply it there. If this is in a new job, apply it there. Whatever this is, for you specifically, as you're watching this, this Ace of Pentacles is an offering, right, from the environment for us to maybe get out of our own way and start to walk through this trellis and walk into a brighter future in whatever, you know, area we want to be in. If this is even just a more of a positive outlook on day-to-day life, well, it's here, guys. Let's jump in and grab it and take advantage of it, right? Live in that possibility. So let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. Oh wow, we've got full moon in Virgo. We had new moon in Virgo yesterday, did we not? We can't get away from these new moon, full moons. All right, so full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Look at how at peace she is. Look at how, yeah, she's sort of like in that beautiful green, healing energy. Green also gives me a sense of abundance. The sign of Virgo, we're in Virgo season. We have these, you know, this beautiful full moon. We have this beautiful full pentacle. It's all on offer. If this is about us realizing that we are good enough, that we are deserving, then go for it, right? There is this offer that's being given here by this Ace of Pentacles. This hand is really like feeling like, you know, our environment, the universe, however you want to phrase it, our higher power, even our own higher self, is guiding us towards this new benefit, this new goal, maybe something we didn't see, but it's kind of becoming real, it's becoming possible. We need to believe that we are ready for it, that we are willing to sort of bring it in. Full moons, obviously, to me, are about kind of the moon reaching its peak point, and that's when we start to release. But what I think we're releasing here in the case of this "you are good enough" is maybe disbelief or doubt, self-doubt that we might have around ourselves and what we deserve or what we think we can possibly achieve with the environment the way that it is. I think that we're starting to let that go because the environment might be responding to us in a positive way. We want to acknowledge that positive way, sort of pay attention to it and kind of build upon it, feed it our attention, feed it our energy, and allow it to grow, grow, grow. This "you are good enough" says that we are exactly that. We're deserving, we're good enough, and like allow us to sort of have this green healing, this fullness of the full moon, this intuitive guidance, all of that, and have it be grounded and sort of productive in that beautiful energy of Virgo, right? That sort of planning, well thought out plans, grounded, serious, connected. These are words that come to me when I think of this full moon in Virgo. So we're connected to ourselves, we're connected to our desires, we're connected to the possibility of materially producing that within our environment. So run with it, guys. Clearing out any sort of like self-doubt, worry. That's that Four of Cups underneath. Let me see what the grounding stone is. Okay, we're going to take it. This is on carnelian, which is the root chakra, right? Or it could also be the second chakra, sacral chakra, which is your emotional center, because it's kind of a reddish orange stone. The stone is prosperity. I don't know how well you guys can see it because of the shadow cast on there. I like that this stone is here. It's definitely asking us to kind of either ground through our root, which is about our, sort of really firmly grounding in what it is we need or what it is we desire, where that prosperity lies, understanding that we're deserving of that prosperity, that we want to create that prosperity for ourselves. Also grounding through the sacral or the second chakra, which is the orange chakra, right? Represented by the color orange. That's our emotional center. And that is that Four of Cups energy underneath this, right? It's sort of finding that stability within our emotions and sorting through the things that are working and aren't, and making sure that we have all our cups, all our ducks in a row, or all our cups in a row, so to speak, right? So to me, we're really kind of, today is a day to make this very, very real. And also, I have to say, this Ace of Pentacles was the last day that I read the card, which was on Friday, is that correct? No, we had the Two of Pentacles. All right, so I'm going to read the Ace of Pentacles to you again. Gain, attainment, increased income, a timely windfall, the beginning of a large project. Recognition of achievements, treasures, good, sound foundation to launch an idea. Investors, both material and emotional well-being. Confidence, measured excitement, blessings, seemingly divine intervention, and relief. So something really positive is coming on this day, guys. If you can't find it, or even if it means taking this small positive outcomes around particular things, honor them, find gratitude for them, build upon that positivity, and allow that to sort of shine and emanate through. And you'll start to realize that there is prosperity all around you. As you ground in that through your first and second chakra, you can bring that up to the third and start to produce more of that energy through your third. All right, so you are good enough. And that's a full moon in Virgo. And that's funny that the last card we read was new moon in Virgo, because I don't read for Sunday because there's so many cards. So let's see, full moon in Virgo. I love how at peace she looks too on the card. All right, it's time to really be honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune to the moon. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself and raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The teaching is the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. And that's that green color that I see there. I think that there's a ton of opportunity in today's reading, you guys. You just need to sort of dedicate yourself to it and understand that you deserve it, and that you can create almost anything when you're empowered, right? When you're feeling in the space of belief and gratitude, and also understanding that you, just as much as everybody else on this planet, deserves our heart's desire, deserves prosperity and well-being, deserves safety, security, and love, right? And these are sort of things that are kind of hard to come by right now in the world, especially when we're looking at all the craziness that's going on online. So I would, try and turn that focus inward. That's also that Four of Cups energy, and find that for yourself, because you certainly do deserve it, and it's definitely available to you if you see fit to create it. That is your forecast for the day. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.